Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Streams, Fate Grand Order. Servant Summer Festival.
アイテム交換所にようこそ。契約書じゃない。インフォメーションは読んだ？後になって聞いてないはみんな不幸になるだけだから、ちゃんとしよう。
Okay.
さて、楽しいお仕事の時間よ。スケジュールは私が作っておいたから目を通しておくように。
Okay. Yeah, 13 missions. Completed. Kingdom Hearts. Anyways. So I do have enough for this now.
アイテム交換所にようこそ。おや、正しくはアンテナショップというのですか？それは失礼。何分、属性には不慣れなもので。合いそうだ。それ、誰にあげる用のやつです？まあ、いいですけど。
Artoria wanted the ice pop. Kinda want to give it to her, but I know I can't. Oh, that's cute. Now, I did notice, looking around... Okay, where did I see that? It's not you... where'd I see it? Saw it yesterday. Oh, does it go away? Wait, no. I can't do it yet. Oh. Only on day one, huh? Yeah, these are special quests, but apparently I am very restricted on when I'm allowed to do it, and that kind of concerns me. Hopefully I haven't screwed up too much. Hoo boy. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. But yeah. We have more main story to do. Which is Secret Part 3. Just so we're clear, I totally didn't show up here because your ice pop lured me in. Uh-huh. I still say this is probably still largely a reference to the sea salt ice cream from Kingdom Hearts. Would be the first time I've referenced that series, so... Still, can't deny that I appreciate your generous gift. Don't mind if I do. Can't believe that worked. Are you secretly a bee? Hey, there's not a better way to beat the heat than ice pop. Need to beat it if I'm gonna stay alive. Fair enough. Fairies were known for liking to stay close to trees and stuff to escape the heat, so yeah, being the king of the fairies, you could probably imagine that that would affect him too. So I always try to stay stocked up on them at all times. Do you know what a clerk in a white shirt told me at the last store I visited? I don't care if you're a king, can't sell you anything on a tab. For that matter, if you're really a king, you won't need to make a tab in the first place, right? I swear the nerve of some people. Okay, look at me and not see royalty. It's not like a fat wall is the only thing that defines a king. Of course, it's not to say my pockets are pretty deep. It's like to use words to stuff money where I can. Anyway, what can I do for you today? Think anything's changed since the last time we... Gurk! Oberon! I haven't played Lost Belt 6, but judging by the expression on his face, these two have a history. What do you think you're wearing? That's the hoodie I was originally gonna wear with my swimsuit. Do you have any idea how hard it was to choose a replacement after something went missing? You see? Sorry about that. Found it lying in the cafeteria and thought it was a Chaldean uniform. Cafeteria? It likely still... Well, even if you did find it there, you do know the right thing to do would have been to put it lost and found, don't you? Sorry, Fairy King. Weirder for me to do the right thing by human standards. Yeah, fairies are known for being mischievous, unfortunately. It really depends on the subtype of fairy. You know, fairy, pixie, there's like another type that escapes me right now, but yeah, it really depends. Some fairies are more mischievous than others. I think I heard that pixies were probably the worst of them, though. Still, I'd say Elseworld ends well, wouldn't you, Mia? Did you think this outfit's much more summery? It's true, a hoodie would be way to Hawaii. So I swear you two agree on the weirdest things sometimes. Anyway, now that I've been fully exonerated, let's get down to business. What's got you stumped? At least be a sounding board if nothing else. See, so that's why you haven't been around here lately. We're off visiting the Western Forest. Holotru's woods were already dangerous enough, with the fires constantly breaking out. But now there are two more dangerous figures known as the Destroyer of Worlds and the Dark Fairy King there. Huh. Wonder who came up with those names. Wait, are you sure these people even exist? This just seems like way too many enemies for one singularity. No, that much seems pretty certain. Vargas said they do. She's been protecting the woods for a while now. Gotcha. Well, they're probably the enshrined deity, priestess, underlings, or something. Anyway, you said you're looking for a way into the night woods? Surprised Morgan put a bounded field up around it. Thought she only did it for that one hotel. Maybe she added this other one on later. You're right, this is a toughie. I'd bet the more skilled, no, the more normal the mage, the harder time they'd have with it. What do you mean by that? Oh, don't mind me. Just think out loud here. Besides, even if I'm right, it wouldn't help solve the problem at all. There, you see, Mia? I knew there was no point asking Oberon for help. Let's go back to the hotel. I bet the others will have some much better ideas for. Yeah, if you're just trying to break or disable the battlefield, I think you're gonna have much luck. But what if you befriended someone who could let it through without having to break it? Are you saying we need to become fairies ourselves? I mean, in Lost Belt 6, I do know that if you believe something hard enough, it could happen, as we saw with Mash. She believed she was a Tamlin, so she was a Tamlin. So... Of course, this isn't Lost Belt 6, but still. We've been shown that you can, however, become like that if you have to. So we just need to know how to do it here. Well, not so much actually become a fairy as much as think you're fairies, but yes. Try sprinkling this pixie dust on yourselves when you get to the woods. Suddenly Peter Pan! Okay. This should confuse the bounded field into thinking you're friends long enough to let you cross it. So if we believe hard enough, we can fly. Though, you know, you should be able to make this stuff too, Artoria. It's pretty elementary Merlin Magecraft, after all. Unless you forgot the recipe. You don't say. It's just too busy to think of it myself. Then why don't you make the next batch? You're a mage, so you should be able to do it at least that much. After that, the rest will be up to you guys. Let's see, Bernunos, was it? If you could defeat that thing, you should. If only to stop it from setting the whole city on fire again. Anyway, when you come along, as you can see, I'm a busy guy. So instead, I'll just wish you good luck. I know I sure wouldn't want to set foot in Morgan's domain. Thanks, Oberon. St. Quartz 1. So close. I need one more. Oh, another free quest that opened up as well over here. Okay. Oh, and this is a big one. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Rain falling in the forest at night. Rain, huh? So you're going to sprinkle this pixie dust stuff on yourself to pretend to be friends of the forest. I'll pass. I don't think I can take that. What do you mean? Hiding who you are? That's just lying. It's the head of the Normalization Committee. Do you really think I could do something so underhanded? Is it really lying when the denizens actually fully believe you are who you say you are? I mean, I guess on some level you could say it is, but at the same time... I don't know. To me, I think it's more along the lines of not lying to them so much as you are blending in with them. Kind of like you would blending into someone at a party. I don't mind when it's other people doing it, but personally I can't stand lying or obfuscating. Okay, I don't know what that word means. So much so that I'd rather just disappear. No kidding. Didn't know you were so earnest, Urandu. Well, she is a committee head. Sort of thing is probably why people listen to her. Anyway, sounds like it's my turn to accompany you. Our group will consist of Big Sister Mia, Mash, Alcus, Lancelot, and me. Fine, I'll stay here and see if the city is being properly protected. And don't even think about trying to fight the enshrined deity. You can just find out where Mikosur is hiding, that'll be more than enough. Okay. Alright, the Night Woods is just up ahead. Are you ready, Alcus? Yes, of course. Alright, a little sprinkle of pixie dust, we should be good to go. Sparklies. What? Oh, that's different. It's night now! I love how Chloe changed outfits for this. And the magical energy is far denser here. It would seem this truly is a forest of spirits. Huh? Don't you mean fairies? No, I don't. Fairies and spirits may seem the same, but they're not. For better or worse, fairies have human levels of intelligence, so the residual magical energy can be directed to some degree. Directed? As in, it could be more easily shaped into magecrafted mystics. Things like bewilder people who enter, steal people who enter memories, and transform people who enter. Indeed, fairies make use of what we call mystics simply by existing. I'm wondering if she's, like, speaking from experience, being been through Lost Belt 6. She would certainly be a little more experienced when it comes to that. They don't have mages because they have no need to study magecraft in the first place. But spirits, on the other hand, are more supernatural things. They have neither good intentions nor ill. Regardless of how much magical energy they possess, it's no more than a thing that exists. As long as no one is misusing them for their own ends, they don't cause trouble like fairies do. So in this case, the one misusing them would be Mikosur, the enshrined deity priestess. To explain that she's so absurdly strong, even though she's dressed like something out of a kid's puppet show. No, Bobbin Sith is the one with all that power. It's the monster she's with, Bernunos. Last I checked, Bobbin Sith can't do any magecraft stuff without Morgan's tools. And what was that? Yes, I heard it too. Sounded like something not of this world, or like it was crying out in agony. Wait, I guess a ritual sacrifice. Mr. Gormora told us about them once. Miko's search really is a priestess. She may need to be performing some manner of ritual. It could be a trap, but since we have no other leads, I think we should follow that sound and see what it is. Just be careful. What? Okay, not what I was gonna expect. Did an animal headbang before, let alone several doing it in sync. Definitely Napu. Tremendous hostility. They're all too eager to make use of it in battle. If we prepare for battle, stay sharp. These animals are far stronger than any foe we've yet faced. Okay, good to know, I suppose. Let me know who I'm gonna pick. Okay, so... Yes, I know, jeez. Once is enough, people. Yes, I can cut it. What if I take you off, though? Nope, still not enough. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about it too much, but we'll see. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh, sure enough, yes, they are really powerful enemies.
華麗なアクション見ててね。魔術師殿、オーブンは取らなくて春の子供がこのようにゴーレスお願い。新作いかがでしょう。あふれるさまの強いさあ、行こうよ。立ち上がって。
Confusing. Didn't seem like it died.
ファイナリティセットお望みかしらだと思った
Cool.
現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出さず強がって歩き出すこの希望を知っているから大きなリストに
Huh? Yeah, none of them are actually dying. Destroyer of worlds and its remnants? Okay. Sure. Well, this actually wasn't hard. Okay. Sure. So this is what a true boxer is like. I guess it's gonna take more than a 10 count to knock them out. Boy, definite boy. What did you just call me? Oh no, the kangaroo just stuck Alcus's trumpet into the lake. Trumpet? What? Is that a thing? Also, I love that new face from Ash. Okay, I just wanted to save this pick for later. Okay. You could be kidding me. It's unique. It's not another like it in the world. I'm mad. Luminous. Yikes, that would just knock Mesh's shield away. I didn't know how to fight humans so well. What about you, Lancelot? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. They knocked my weapon away a number of times as well, but I always caught it. I'm used to picking up my weapons after losing them, after all. You are? Okay. Three of the things still aren't looking good for us. I can show it again later. Okay, let me get the thing back. Okay. Things still aren't looking good for us. What? Wait, what? Is this the Lady of the Lake? Baboo? At ease, warriors of the forest, at ease. Today's ritual is over. Please exit through West Gate 1 in orderly fashion. We will hold tomorrow's ritual in the evening. Remember to bring your food offerings. Poo 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 poo. It disappeared into the forest. But we never mind that. The that came from the spring. Calm down. The spirit who lives in the spring. Or something like that, at least. People call me the Destroyer of Worlds. I take it you are the ones who dropped something into my spring? It hurt a lot. This is a great matter indeed. Hey, it's not like we were doing it on purpose. Now, answer me honestly. Don't worry, I won't get angry. Did you drop this gold trumpet? Or this silver hood? Really? Are they gonna reference Dragon Quest? Speak honestly, or you might not get your thing back. What happened to the shield? Sorry, I look more closely, I see you still have your shield mash. No, your comment was correct, Chloe. It's still a very precious possession. Guess that means we drop them both. Give them back to us, Spear of the Spring. Very well. Seems the time has come for me to reveal my form to the world. The form that made the endless forest true believers spend of a single night. What? Thank you for coming to my ritual. Please get out your wallets and don't be afraid to give till it hurts. Okay. Living on springfish alone is no way to keep my bow fingers in shape. Thinking today calls for a nice steak. Ah. I'm sorry, wait just a moment while I go and fetch the real Sir Tristan. Thank goodness you finally found me. I always believed help would come. This makes all the time I spent hiding worthwhile. I guess you were hiding yourself in one sense of the word. I know what you're all thinking. Send your concerns, best that you keep them to yourselves. You cannot expect common sense from Tristan. That is not how the mind of a genius works. Yes, of course. Instead of panicking after we got separated, Sir Tristan bided his time by hiding out in the spring. I don't trust that smile. I do not trust that smile at all. She's about to do something. That's not the kind of thing you can do without incredible fortitude and strength of mind. Easy job is always Sir Tristan. You think so? Can't quite believe it myself, but you really think so? I know you're safe, it just leaves Gawain and Suzuka. I see, so Sir Gawain was blessed away from the city, just as I was. Well, since I ended up here in the forest, a place I've always considered home, I suspect Sir Gawain may have ended up in a place with similar meaning for him. Wonder where Suzuka could have ended up. She doesn't seem to be anywhere in Waikiki. So reset light was strong enough to knock me out. Had no adverse physical effects whatsoever. So whoever Miss Suzuka is, I'm sure her inability to rendezvous with us is not a matter of harm having been done to her. Think of which, Tristan. Would you stay in these woods instead of trying to rendezvous with Master? The bounded field prevented me from leaving. All I could do is try to survive with no more than my harp. If Biko Sir hadn't told me about the spring, I would probably still be fighting this forest warriors. Does that mean Biko Sir helped you? She did. She introduced me to the spring, where I can play my harp as loudly as I want, without bothering anyone else. I take it by your interest in her name that you came here to defeat her? Only if we have to. First, we want to learn why she's doing this. Very well, I'll take you to her house. You needn't worry about the deity in question for now. Won't wake until the latter half of Servant Fez. Latter half of Servant Fez. Does that mean it only comes alive when the fervor of Servant Fez reaches a certain point? Yes, that's correct. You should ask Miko Sir about that. Oh, one more question. Making a book this time as well? Yeah, we are. Well, not so much. Not us so much as the clubs of the Alliance, but still. Then there should be no problem. Everything you need to defeat her. Follow me. I'll take you to the deepest reaches of the Night Woods, the Witch's Forbidden Domain. Okay. Huh. That's because her space. That's not what I was expecting. Looks like a witch's house straight up a fairy tale. Is where Mikosur lives? Not exactly. Those doesn't belong to her. She's more watching it for its actual owner. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Sure hope it's not one of those giant mimics only pretending to be a house, so we can eat people or something. Is there anything we should look out for after we go inside, Tristan? Not especially. It's your typical cozy home, aside perhaps from its location. And as luck would have it, it's tea time now too, so I know Mikosur will attack you, especially with me here. Alright then. Enshrined Deity Priestess, it's Tristan, not at the round table. I'm coming in. Don't. How many times do I have to tell you daytime is my writing time? Huh? Huh? What the? What? What the hell are you doing trespassing in my territory? Do you want to die? Is that it? Fine, that can be arranged. Hold it, Mikosur. No, wait. For the day you go by Balbin Sith, the Rain Witch, don't you? At any rate, these people are not your enemy. They're here to clear up this mutual misunderstanding. Please, hear them out. For me, if nothing else. Think of it as paying me back for all the stories of knighthood I've regaled you with each morning. Oh, buzz off. If anything, you piss me off even more than they do. I told you this was a witch's house, didn't I? And what do witches do to trespassers? They curse them to hell I'm gone, that's what. You probably thought you could take me down easy without the enshrined deity here. Fortunately for you peasants, witches are invincible in their workshops. My magical energy is easily 100 times stronger in here. But I'm sure you knew that, being mages yourselves. Oh right, I guess you wouldn't, seeing as how you're just a half-assed master, and a hick fairy with delusions of magehood. Alright, fine. Just thinking it was time I made my own grimoire anyway. So I'm gonna turn you all into stickers and use you to decorate my book's back cover. Alright. How hard will this be? It's apparently one I have to win. Okay. I'm not as familiar with pretenders as I am other classes, so...
コレーションしちゃおう。リクエストに対してあっちだね。
Okay.
だと思った。
Well, actually, I'm gonna start with hers.
私に任せて。あっちだね。そっちなんだ。束ねるね。何が
Okay. I'm starting to see the problem here.
いい見た目。オチはどうする？いい見た目。もちもちもちもち。
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're dead. Yeah, definitely.
いい取材になったわ。この出張は経費でよろしくね。
Oh, and a couples with both absolution. How nice of you. I'm not sure how to put this, but why was that so easy? I was just tired of all the trying I've been doing. Yeah. The Witch of the Forest of Rain is usually way stronger than this, jerk face. Drawing. I mean, these completely blank pages over on your desk. Did you seriously just look at my desk without even asking? You were a hick. But you at least had some manners. Seriously, did no one teach you right from wrong growing up? You're even ruder than Melusine right now, you know that? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I might find some kind of evidence there, so... Guess they're right now so she can help herself. Sorry, I kinda saw those blank pages myself. Well, I guess it's harder not to see them when you're already in here. The real problem is that you peeked my desk. So you entered my house without permission. Alright, what are you doing here anyway? Come to get revenge after Bruno's handed you your asses? No, we're not here for revenge. We just want to talk. First off, want to know why you've been attacking Servant Fez. Yeah, what Matt said. Since like the deity doesn't show up until Servant Fez is halfway over. There's a reason for that, right? Well, if you already know that much, guess there's no point in keeping the rest a secret. That's right, the deity awakens in response to the fervor generated from the Servant Fez attendees. That fervor then lures him over to the city, where he goes on to squash the festival. Does that mean this deity hates Servant Fez? No, he doesn't. He just squashes it because he suffers what's going on. That's fine with me, though. I love squashing people when they're enjoying themselves. There's no way to stop the deity from doing that. If there was, I'd already be doing it. Why do you think I became his priestess in the first place? Oh, so you're doing this to help him? Of course not. I'm using him. It's because, sir, it's never been easier to squash other servants like rats. You just can't be honest with yourself, can you, Baobin Sith? Truth is, you don't actually want Bruno's to wake up, right? The more he burns the city, the more people hate him. And you don't like that, do you? Hey, using those eyes on me is no fair. Oh, so she has mystic eyes now? Seems kind of odd, but okay. I guess there's one way to keep Bruno from going to the city. I just have to keep an eye on him in his cave. That's why you're here, right? Did you want me to do that? Does that mean you can steal the deity away? Yeah, I can. One condition. You guys making Dojin, right? Bring them to me on the 6th day. Let's see, 5 books should be enough. With that much reference material, I'm sure I'll have no trouble making headway in my own draft. Well, that was solved awfully easy. Well, this was quite the surprising development. I would have guessed that the priestess would ask for Dojin. There's a much more peaceful way to resolve this, though. I think I see why she's been attacking Servant Fez now. The deity's part of it, but she obviously doesn't mind the Servant Fiz's end date keeps getting pushed back. Yeah, Babin Sith might act evil, but she's still good at heart. Well, she's also genuinely mean, cruel, and short-tempered. Anyway, we could definitely rule her out as the thief who stole the singularity from BB now. Glad you understand? We'll just stay here and keep an eye on her. She did once go by my name after all, so I can't help but feel a sense of personal obligation. Yeah, she did. See, you could pass through the bounded field as well, thanks to pixie dust, but if that's your choice, we'll respect it. Alright, now that that's settled, let's head back to the city. We have 3 finished books right now, so it just leaves 2 more. Actually, there's 4 finished books. We'll have to make sure all 5 are ready to go on day 6 of Servant Fez. Dad blame it. That probably means I'm gonna have to finish the stupid 5th one. Well, there's the Saint Quartz. Yep. Fuck you. Oh well. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Well, I did say I'd give it one more shot once I got the Saint Quartz. And there's also a single summon ticket I got too, so... Nope. Okay. Let's, I swear, if I get another Chloe... More craft essences, of course. Nah, you again. Well, that's a new craft essence at least. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really get much for that, so... Okay. So yeah, any future courts will have to be saved for the Magical Girl Summoning Banner that we're getting in a couple of months. I'll see what I can do with that, but yeah, I did not get her, but, you know, I didn't think I would. So yeah, I can't do this one for now. Got another free quest to try later. I hate you psychos. You guys are awful. Mystic spinal fluid.
エナドリ、カレー、ステーキ。彼女が思い描く原動力を形にしたものです。皆さんの感情がこれできれいになるのです。作家の皆さん、ステーキの差し入れです。お肉イコールテンションアップだものね。たくさん食べさせてあげる。作家の皆さん、ステーキの差し入れです。お肉イコールテンションアップだものね。
Okay.
たくさん食べさせてあげる。
Huh.
Manga 完成したって。早く見に行こう。
Interesting. So, this one only has one more cutscene, whereas the others got two. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be complaining. It's less I have to do with these freaks. So, let's get this finished up. A prescription that teaches the importance of health. Yeah, I know you guys around. Yeah, to be honest, I was optimistic about our club's odds of success before we began in earnest. But I've been very impressed with the quality of everyone's work. Of course I'm good at drawing. Couldn't operate if I wasn't good with my hands. The same is true for alchemy. One needs to be exceptionally careful in handling samples and reagents. Even a few grains of spilled powder can have a major effect on the experiment's results. Afraid I cannot contribute to the same degree as I'm only a nurse. But fortunately, this unique medical procedure of manga creation is a group effort. As such, we'll need someone to oversee operations, maintain good hygiene, manage schedules efficiently. So please allow me to fill those roles. Feel confident I can do so after attending Editor Chloe's lecture. Be assured they'll be paying extra close attention, especially with our newest Doctor edition. Yes, good point. He's definitely helpful to have around, but he's also someone we need to keep an eye on, for numerous reasons. Who, me? What, do you think it may cause some kind of trouble or something? Perish the thought. Don't worry, I know my way with a brush very well. Drawing manga is like drawing patterns on a talisman. There, you see? Nothing to it. By the way, we're printing this in color, yes? Does that mean I could fill this in with yellow and call it a day? No, you can't. We're sticking strictly to black and white. Huh, that's no fun. Alright, we're done with the final draft. Thank you for the refreshments, Master. They were a great help. You're welcome. How about the printer schedule? We have enough time. Not to worry, Dr. Chloe had them put aside a machine just for us. I must say, her initiative and negotiation skills are easily as strong as an A-rank double phantasm. We should have no trouble getting a first-class version of our book printed, even with our significant initial delay. Yeah, that's what you think, lady. Oy. We have issues with that. Okay, I've got the first batch of copies right here. Congratulations, such job well done, everyone. Alright, here are some sample books. Took a quick look at them to make sure everything was okay, but I'd like you guys to do all the same too. They're scheduled to begin printing for real in 30 minutes. If you see any problems, let me know before then. Okay, that's all for me. You can go check on the other clubs. It's great to see Chloe in such high spirits. Looks like editing really agrees with her. The shades really add to the whole high-powered producer vibe. Excuse me, but does she typically wear sunglasses? Yes, at least ever since we came here. I believe they help protect her eyes from the bright tropical sun. Oh, you're done. Great, just great. We took care to respect your privacy. Read it for yourself. I will, thank you very much. Exactly why I'm here, in fact. Alright, let's see. So these two blondes that seem vaguely familiar are the main characters, huh? For the story. Sure to brush your teeth every day, get regular checkups, chew your food well. Yup, everything seems on the up so far. So it's like this for the whole book. I think I might get too much weight. You should go on a diet. Do what you do, Professor Health. I understand being concerned about your weight, but I won't worry about it too much. Take a look at this list of average weight by age. That's it. You're not too heavy at all. What did you get here? It's only a list of averages. It's not necessarily the best weights for any given person. My point is, there's no need to be overly concerned with how you compare to the average. I would suggest just using it as a point of reference. Furthermore, dieting has its share of risks as well, especially excessive dieting. So ideally, you want to maintain a healthy weight for you that's neither too high nor too low. This is something that I think young girls should hear a lot growing up, actually, because too often they will say, oh, don't worry about it, you're just being whiny about it, you shouldn't be concerned about your weight. I hate it when people say it like that, because it makes it seem like people don't care about their body when they hear things like that. They usually hear that and they'll probably think, oh, jeez, I probably could be overweight, but no one would care. It's about what's inside that counts, they say. Yeah, whatever. It's important for you to use proper, proper knowledge when talking to young girls about this, because they need to understand that, yes, you shouldn't live in excess, but most young girls are not overweight, though, when they think they are. It's just normal to be at that weight for that age, and I think a lot of doctors, especially, should tell young girls this. That it's just very normal to look like this, and that you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. because it is very normal, like, for your age to look like that. This is actually more entertaining than I thought it'd be. Guess there's room for all kinds of edutainment manga. I don't know what numbers like 0.8 Artorias and 1.1 Artorias are supposed to mean. But I guess that's also helping to protect my privacy. Yes, exactly. It's perfect, no? I can tell you're making a real effort to educate people about the importance of healthy living, too. It's still a little embarrassing to have my face used for the characters, but aside from that, I suppose this is fun. Huh? Uh-oh. Hold it. What's this appendix on the last page? That was close. I don't think anyone else but me would have caught it. Appendix? Here, what's with this Artoria conversion table? 1 Artoria height equals 154 centimeters. Artoria weight equals mumble kilograms. Hell, you even have the total calories I consume in a day. What about protecting my privacy? Looks like the jig is up. We made this manga to promote the benefits of healthy living. Although we had to change the genre to Artoria to get past the committee. If we didn't provide a way for the readers to know what the numbers really meant, there'd be no point. So we decided to include them in an appendix at the very back of the book. It's technically just a bonus, so it shouldn't dilute the Artoria theme, probably. And you really thought that was going to fly? Well, so much for that idea. I had a feeling things might turn out like this. Uh-oh, that's a spot she gets never spoke to the leash all hell. So here's what's gonna happen. You're going to remove this appendix, revise the cover mentioning it. And then, you'll be all done. Congratulations. Hang on, I think you're... Or I could burn your original draft, everything you used to make it dash right here and now. I love it. I love it. And the reason I love it is because I hate these people. Which would you prefer? Yeah, my feet. Alright, you win. Rather that, then start over. There you go. Let Chloe know we're gonna revise the cover of the final page. Understood. And don't worry, Doctor. Even if readers don't know exactly what these numbers mean, this book's educational content will still be valuable. I agree with that. Guess I can at least leave a way for motivated medical professionals to derive the conversion values themselves. If that's all I can do for now, then so be it. Alright, let's make these final revisions. It will be well and truly done. Good work, everyone. I'd like to see that as her vengeance for what happened in the first cutscene. This is spelled Pluto times 4. Well, at least I got a lot of those now. Teach us secrets to health. He's over on the edges, but Elle's an energetic boy who wears short pants even in winter. Lottie's an active, cheerful girl who is a little interested in him. Adorable yet educational health awareness manga. There's one, these two. What? Oh, it centers on these two. Okay, that was a typo. As the story follows them in their everyday lives. There's even a mysterious mascot who smiles a bit suspicious, while the professor who answers the character's health and medical questions. In easy to understand ways, it's teaching the readers useful medical tidbits. It appears to be aimed at children. The health knowledge depicted is accurate and practical. This book, anyone can benefit from reading. The draft of the book notes that there is a bonus booklet included with the Dojin called the Victoria Conversion Table, but for some reason the wording was removed from the actual book cover. The version table is blacked out. If readers follow the fine print and try to call the contact information around the back, someone with a blunt, doctoral tone, not hesitate to tell you the conversion value without any problem. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how the information is relayed, as long as the correct data is shared somewhere or another, right? And if Alkis ever finds out you are doing that, she is going to show you what happens when you mess with her.
私の調査頑張るね。アイテム交換ショップにようこそ。南国歩いてるだけで楽しいよね。調査も応援も大切だけど、隙あれば観光しましょう。
Well, if I could finally get this, whatever it is. Big Sister Holy Man Squire? Cool. Restrict the 2% if you attack with it. But only if the grave card is an arts card. You'll see in one card star when attacking with a grave card.
リソースを集めてサークルのみんなを応援するんでしょ。忙しいけど頑張ろっか。
Okay, we still gotta get some more of these. This one shouldn't be too hard, considering how much I'm going to be grinding in the event later, but neither will this one. Yeah, I'm noticing that we're missing a lot of missions, though, is the problem. I wonder what's up with that. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Alright. And this will be the last one for now. It's not going to be a long one from the looks of things. The Alliance Strikes Back 2. Also, I want to check to see... Yeah, this is only going to be day 1, so we're going to have to wait for a reset. Servant, Fez, day 6, 5:50 p.m. Here you go, hot off the presses. There we go, good job. This did respond well to the stick. Do you want to get your ass beat again? Alright, see what we've got here. Oh, she likes it. Oh, not the third one. Oof. Did you like them? Yeah, I guess they were okay. Good enough to be references at least. Baka. The new keeper, no specified like you promised. Yeah, okay, I did promise, I guess. Although, there's one thing I don't get. Why aren't any of your names listed on the credits? Oh, that's because we were just assistants this time. Oh, so none of these are actually your books. Well, alright. I don't like it, but I guess I'll allow it this time. Did you specifically want to see a book we made about Binsith? No, just curious to see what a fairy Bren could make, that's all. Anyway, Shrine Deity won't be going to the city anymore, so Zero Fest should end tomorrow. But first, I want you to come see this cave under the house. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't. You can leave when you're done there. Uh-oh. This seems suspicious. Surprised you had a cave like this down here the whole time. Okay, we're here. See that mural? Suddenly, we're writing out of stories. According to spirits of these woods, this mural wasn't made recently. They said it's been here since before the islands came together to become a singularity. The spirits of these woods? You mean those kangaroos? No, those are just animals that like to roughhouse. The forest spirits are more primal. To me, they kind of look like dark dragonflies. They are why Mother only stuck around long enough to put up the bounded field. So Morgan's not here. Guess she didn't stay in these woods because she doesn't like insects. Anyway, Mother also said this mural was made a long time ago, back when humankind's ancestors just started living here. Apparently, it shows this island's past and its future. None of you have any idea why the enshrined deity wakes up, do you? He wakes up because he can't take the noise of people's emotions, their instincts, their trends, their basest rumors. Those kinds of things anger him, make him want to burn down the city because it's a symbol of civilization. Oh god. He's really Attila! So you're saying the enshrined deity is attacking Servant Fez, but civilization itself. But hang on, this mural and the deity have been around since before the space became a singularity. Then Hawaltria's, that is Hawaii civilization, would have been destroyed many times over. But there's no historical record of anything like that ever happening. Something doesn't add up. The Dark Fairy King broke the seal in this cave. They're the one who let the calamity inside this cave loose on the island. The Dark Fairy King hates Servant Fez with a passion. The deity is just a victim. He doesn't hate anyone, but so many people hate him. That's just like being a sacrifice. So I decided that if the eternal deity was going to be seen as evil, then I was too. Balbin Sith. Don't sympathize with me, it's creepy. Point is, I'll keep the deity in check for the Servant Fez. That should force whoever's behind this to reveal themselves and try to ruin it. You said you and me are detectives now, right, Bumpkin? Then please find the real mastermind. Because if you don't, I've got a bad feeling something even worse is going to happen. Plot thickens. Okay. Let's see what happens. Servant Fest Day 7 finale. 9:30 a.m., 30 minutes before opening. No club members, we have 30 minutes until Servant Fest opens its doors. Please return to your own clubs now. Refrain from moving about the whole floor. Your club members smiling so happily. Looks like there were no issues with everyone getting their new books printed this time. Long last. Summer is gonna begin right before it ends. It's so sad that it's all gonna wrap up in only one day. But those are just how festivals are. Man, now that we're finally at the finale, kinda don't mind having gone through all those resets. Me neither. Basically just got more summer vacation to have them, unlike BB's time loop. Hell, Pirate Bee wouldn't mind one more reset just so I could have some more of those delicious cocktails at the hotel. Yeah, but don't you have to pay for them? Where are you getting the money? Come now, you two have plenty of break time. Singularity should go away once Servant Fest comes to an end. Vacation may only been about 2 weeks long, but that was still more than enough. By the way, where's Chloe? I don't see her anywhere. She basically collapsed like she ran out of batteries as soon as she confirmed all the new books had been delivered on time. We put her in one of the beds of the hotel, so please don't wake her up. She's extremely exhausted. I hope they didn't pull the covers over her face or anything. Really? She's not been that bad to them. So Servant Fest has finally come into an end, huh? We still don't have any idea who the culprit could be, but I guess that won't matter once the singularity disappears. What do you think, Mia? Robin says seemed like a promising suspect at first, but turned out she was innocent. Uh-oh. Red text. There's one vacation lover who's conspicuous by their absence. Oh, shit. Emergency, emergency. A dangerous typhoon has been spotted off the coast. The typhoon is headed this way at 100 kilometers per hour, with wind bursts reaching up to 120 meters per second. We ask that all general attendees and club members leave the hall and return to your hotel rooms for your safety. Say what? What's the meaning of this? I thought you said Mikosur agreed not to interfere this time. My guess, this is a second calamity. Second calamity? Sure what you're talking about, but does that mean... means we have to do something about it before everything gets reset again. You guys ready? This to me, nothing gets this pirate's blood pumping more than a storm at sea. She knew exactly why it was known as Blackbeard the Pirate King. Pass. What are we even supposed to do against a typhoon? We need a first-class weather-controlling mage to even stand a chance. All we have here are brawlers. Got to at least see what things are like out there. Damn, this one is nuts. Love weather like this. Never saw any of this bad even during the Pirate Golden Age. Bring on the muskets and culverins. No. Oh, that didn't last long. Maybe it just turned into a UFO. Would get down and grab hold of something. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, Blackbird just turned a UFO. Everyone get down and grab hold of something. You're joking. The Queen. These were never meant to touch the ground. Well, I mean, if you want to be blown to high heaven, go right ahead. Oh, cut the crap, blockhead Narib. This is no ordinary typhoon. Once infused with magical energy. It's consciously trying to destroy this island. Know the Servant Fest side. And whatever it is, it's even more dangerous than Miko serves a shrine deity. Get over here. Here's the deal. At least take my hand. Master, we need to get to shelter too, so we can head with the... Master? Suddenly silence. I think I see someone. And I have a feeling I know who it's gonna be. Thought so. Come on, you're still not evacuating even in this. You know no danger when you see it. Or are you just so foolishly brave you've got nerves of actual steel? Guess it would be more your style. You're a selfless hero, aren't you? Guessing you have no idea what your life's even worth anymore. The Dark Fairy King, I figured you'd show up. Hey, who'd you hear that name from? Swear I'm gonna kill him. Huh? Oberon, what are you doing here? Have you started calling yourself the Spirit King too? It was a big idea. Waiting for the perfect moment to reveal my identity. There you go, ruining it. Oh well, I guess you couldn't help it. You're a detective now, after all. Detectives just love making accusations no matter what the circumstances, don't you? You guys know him too? Ever thought you should take a closer look at the kind of company you keep? I mean, just look at him. Those are as black as his heart. Ouch, that hurts. You know, you and I were alike not too long ago. I guess there's something to be said for wiping a mind completely clean. Just try not to die of shame when you regain your memories. All the embarrassing things you said come rushing back. So you did choose your own swimsuit. Jeez, you're even more clueless than Artoria. Talk about swimsuits right now. Anyway, I don't know if you're being keen-eyed or overly particular, but I chose this one myself. I just went into some kind of brand store and picked the first thing that caught my eye. Anyway, that's all the chat I have time for. I need to be on my way. See, thanks to you guys preventing the first calamity. The second calamity, Okeanos. The shrine deity of storms is about to make landfall. Okeanos? Still their shrine deity? Doesn't it cheapen them for there to be more than one? Well, excuse me for being cheap. I didn't think things were going to reach this point either. Everyone is trying to watch for you. Afraid we have some unfortunate news. The typhoon has just made landfall. Needless to say, we are canceling Servant Fest in the interest of attendee safety. In accordance with Servant Fest Normalization Committee regulations, we now initiate a reset. Regrettably, we're all responsible for this state of affairs. We hope that you continue to enjoy Servant Fest. Oh, it's regrettable this time, huh? Guess they aren't completely heartless. Oh well, not that matters to me. Everything will go back to being nice and neat. It's just too bad this won't be the end of it. Anyway, you will love wasting your time slaving away for nothing, right? You have plenty to enjoy in the next Servant Fest now. Hey, get back here. Made you tell us more about this storm. No, Mr. Rep, come back. You're gonna get blown away. This wind is even tearing palm trees out of the ground. Senpai, this way. No use of realistic shelter. Damn it, we failed again! Summon ticket. There's a hotel. That's interesting. But yeah, that's a long one. I'm gonna stop at this point. Although now that it's day one again. Wait, it still won't let me do it? Nah. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I'll figure it out eventually. So, yeah, we have even more calamities to deal with now. Next time we're going to be seeing where the reset took us and see what we could do to solve it. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.